channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. It is a Thursday. Nothing.
Nothing at
Drawing a
all?
blank. Yep.
Really?
Yeah, I heard your last traffic report, and I was like, "Wow, listen to him go." Woo.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Other than that, yep.
So you just got lost. You just got lost in my traffic reporter voice, and
No,
you just
no,
you
that
don't
wasn't
know
it.
you don't
I
know what
was
to
like,
think, what to say,
no, it was more like
what to do.
it was more like he sounds like one of those pull string dolls. M6, M26, you know, like that. And then I was like, all right, hurry up and get here, Dave. I'm tired. I don't have much to think about. You know, then you took 2 whole minutes to walk from the studio, wherever you were, to here. And I'm like, that's inconvenient. Could have been faster. Now you're giving me the finger. And
I'm not. No, I was you. I'm just.
You were,
I'm
you were,
rubbing
you
my
were
head
subtly giving
thoughtfully.
me the finger. I get it.
No,
It's
see,
okay.
you're
Be yourself.
projecting.
Be you. Whatever.
You do that. You do that a lot.
What?
You project a lot.
I'm not
That's what I've
projecting
noticed.
anything.
That's my. Again,
You were subtly giving me the finger.
not at all.
That's okay.
I do this.
No.
This is because of the fact this is a video podcast.
Yeah.
I'm very aware of the fact that some people are watching this. So I try to make sure.
So what
I'm
you were
aware of
trying
that.
to do was be all Sigmund Freud, trying to figure me
No,
out.
no.
Instead, you gave me the finger suddenly.
No, not at all. Because I wasn't trying to figure out. I was making sure that the things I was doing that made sense. Like you're talking, so I'm listening, and so I'm rubbing my. So this kind of gives the illusion.
So this is all a show to
that
you?
I'm tuned
You're
in.
planning this out? I thought we were just here being real.
Oh well, anytime there's a camera. Oh, here's the thing: when there's a camera on you, you're only so real. Like I'm not showing you. We're versions of our true. We're not our complete honest selves. We are a version of it. We are not totally 100% who we really are.
Okay.
Would you say that's accurate or not? Because we talk about
I've got my serial killer shirt on today.
Yes.
I don't think you get much more real than a guy in a serial
of course.
killer shirt.
Like this is not. I mean, I'm not a sport coat.
I've got the reality of
button-down shirt guy
walking 8 steps down from my bedroom to the studio.
I don't have that luxury.
You know, I mean that's real. You know,
you know
what I did yesterday that was real?
What's that?
I suffered through a power outage on only the standby generator. Dave, think of the hell I had to go through yesterday.
You know what I think is funny? If you were to just turn this on and you didn't really know us, you didn't know where we were in life or what was really going on, you would assume that I am wildly more successful than you, and you couldn't be more wrong.
You're a big deal.
You couldn't be more wrong. No, not at all.
Yeah, you are.
And I was thinking about this. I was thinking about what it would be like if I were an actual success. And I would like to think, I don't know this to be true. I'd like to think I wouldn't be much different other than having more stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't even know that I'd have a lot more stuff. But you are without question successful, far more than I am.
I don't feel that way.
No, you don't feel that way because you live in a different, like your mind is weird. And I don't mean that in a negative way. You don't see yourself as how you really are, I don't think.
No, I don't.
Because I think you, and this is where I guess you could say I'm psychoanalyzing a little bit.
See, I told you.
You are still in your head the kid you were in elementary school who just wanted people to like you.
Yeah.
Who just wanted a friend, and that's who you still, there's still a big part of you that feels, with all your success, with all the good things you've done for people, with all the people that really, really actually like you and care, you still don't see yourself that way, which I find interesting.
There's just not a whole lot to see.
Okay, see, that's
it's
true.
Really not that much of a show. You know, it's like here's a ditch digger that they handed the wrong element of working implements to, and they said,
"No, you would have sucked it down." Here's the God's honest truth, and I mean this.
Yeah.
And this comes from the heart. You would have been a shitty ditch digger. You would have been awful. You're way better at what they gave you than what someone just handed me in, and I was. No, you would have sucked at digging ditches. I know. again, like you couldn't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody who's got a higher net worth than I have. You also couldn't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody that would be a better ditch digger than you. So no, because you're not what we call a manual labor type of fella. You're just you have that persona that you've kind of cultivated a little bit, which is utter bullshit. But I mean, you have an empathy for those people, but you're not those people at all.
Well, thank you for giving me the finger and the psychoanalysis.
No. And I have a lot of respect for people who dig ditches. That's real good man work.
Right.
So there you go.
All right.
So see, you started off, you didn't have anything, and then we had something.
Well,
and boom, just came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. That's what it does. Mm-hmm. But I still think you're more successful.
Oh, good Lord. Shut up. Stop.
Seriously.
Good. No.
You're on TV.
It doesn't matter.
You have a sport coat on. How
Nobody
can
cares.
You not be more successful?
Exactly. See this right here?
Yeah.
Complete, total fraud. I never feel like more of a fraud than when I wear a sport coat. And not because I like to kind of dress, but this just does not fit my lifestyle really at all.
All right.
I mean, I should be wearing sweats and a t-shirt with stains on it that hasn't been washed in a week. That's what I should be wearing.
But I could stand up and show you what the rest of them.
No, please, for the love of Christ, no, don't do that. All right, let's get into it. The Federal Trade Commission is suing Amazon. The FTC, excuse me, is alleging that the company used deceitful tactics to dupe millions into enrolling in its Prime subscription service. The FTC also claims Amazon made it more complicated for customers to cancel their membership. Amazon is calling those allegations false on facts and in the law. I don't know if this is true or not. I have no idea. I think it's interesting, though, because the Federal Trade Commission has kind of been criticized. They don't really go after corporations,
right?
Especially successful ones. They don't.
Right.
So I don't know who's in the right here, who's in the wrong. I don't know if the FTC is pulling a power move. I don't know if Amazon is actually guilty.
I will say this
of unfair trade practices. I don't know.
I
find it interesting now.
I find it interesting. I wonder. You don't get that big without finding an angle somewhere here or there. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna lean on this with Amazon. They found an amazing angle. I mean, they literally anything you want at your doorstep tomorrow. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. And I'm going to tell you this too. Of Amazon Prime, that video service alone, I would pay for that with what they ask. Mm-hmm. If that was $200 a year, okay. I get that much video content from Amazon Prime, and I mean things that you could not see anywhere else. I mean documentaries about subjects that would never be touched by any television station. You can watch fascinating things about historical things that you've never even heard about. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's amazing. If they wanted $200 a year for Amazon Prime Video, I'd pay it. They wanted $500 a year, I'd give it to them. I watch that much Prime Video content. It's still a better deal than cable. It's still a better deal than cable. Mm-hmm. And you get 10 times the content. Minus all of the crap that cable gives you, like buying in Alaska. Hey, I'm a worm farmer, and we're going to buy a $6 million house in Alaska. No, you're not. Yeah. It's just stupid. Prime is awesome. I love it.
The streaming services, the content you get is far superior to any of the networks or most of the cable stations. It doesn't. In fact, I would say it's not even close. But part of the reason, I mean, it's all about content for them. They're just boom.
Yep.
They're throwing more and more content. And I've said this before. I will not be able to get through all this stuff. I'm currently kind of house sitting for Lex's parents as they're over in Europe.
So there was an angle with the European vacation. Okay.
Well, no, they're not an angle for them. They were just nice enough to say, hey, Dave, you want to come stay here? Also, we got this little a water heater leak, if you could keep an eye on that. And I took them to the school to get them on their buses and over to Detroit to catch the flight and everything. So I helped out a little, but it was just very nice of her parents to just kind of let me
Let me ask
stay
you
there,
this.
and then I'm that close, a lot closer to work. So it's
Let me ask you this.
saving me some money. So
what's it going to be like bringing a date to her parents' house?
Oh, dude, I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
Nobody, no. I don't do when I am staying somewhere. I don't do that. It feels wrong. It would feel weird to me to do it.
Sure.
It just would. It would. No, God's honest truth. But no, but they do have what they do have is because they don't have cable either. They have like Sling TV,
yeah,
and a bunch of other. You got Netflix, but Apple TV. I finally started watching Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
and you know me, I'm not. I don't like soccer.
Yep.
It's a great show.
I'm not watching it. I'm not getting Apple TV.
See, here's the thing I was like, everybody's on, and I like Jason Sudeikis, but I didn't really have interest. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to check this out.
Yeah.
It's already one of my top 5 favorite shows. I'm 5 episodes in, and I could have watched 5 more yesterday, even though as nice as it was out, I was just, it sucked me in. It's so good. The characters are so interesting. And Jason Sudeikis plays this, Ted Lasso is just this so unrelentingly positive character coaching the soccer team. He was a football coach in America, decides to, basically the owner of this team is like the owner of the Cleveland Indians in Major League is looking to kind of, so I'm going to hire this guy who's got no business coaching, but he's so unrelentingly positive. And he's almost like a cartoon character, but Sudeikis makes him believable and endearing. And then there's something else going on there. There's like all of the characters are very, very layered and multidimensional. It's not like, even though like I said, he's a cartoonish character, it's so well done. You don't even care.
Cool.
You would like it.
I'm not getting Apple TV. That's for the snobbery. Sorry.
No, there's no snobbery. It's really, really good. And I'm so glad I've got 3 seasons to plow through because I can't wait. Okay. This is fantastic. Finally, or not finally, I got 2 more to go. See, I got way ahead of myself. Inflation has hit the chocolate market. Cocoa futures up 21%. Crop disease and heavy rains have also contributed to a lack of supply, driving up the cost. See, this is what I don't get people who don't like chocolate. Right. Occasionally you run into those who are like, yeah, I'm not much. I really don't like chocolate. To me, that's like meeting an alien human being.
Right.
A lot of people think I'm weird because I've never eaten an entire apple and I don't like vegetables. Well, those are things that are good for you, and most things that are good for you I don't really usually taste good, so I'm not into that. But chocolate is just the greatest. Nothing tastes better than chocolate, anything. It's amazing. So I agree. But what's your go-to when it comes to chocolate? Like, what is your go? Like, I need to have this one
thing within reach. If it's there, I'm eating it.
Let's say you got Hershey's, you got Nestle, you got Hershey bar, you got Nestle, you got a Nestle's Crunch Bar, a Snickers, a Milky Way, 3 Musketeers. Which way you going?
Milky Way.
You know what? I would go 3 Musketeers, and I think those 2 are compatible. I like the 3 Musketeers because I feel like I'm getting a little more bang for my buck. I feel like it's a little there's a little bit more there.
Yeah, it's a little too airy, you know. It's in the new with the and the reason I picked the Milky Way is the finish of it, because you've got the milk chocolate, you got the caramel, and then at the end of the Milky Way there's a really nice malted finish, and that's what I like there.
And I'll give you that. I don't necessarily agree, but I'm willing to listen to your Milky Way argument.
I'm right as always. Go ahead.
All right. Well, here I am being, generous and saying, you know what? Yeah, that's solid. And then you do the one up. Well, that's because I'm always right.
Well,
I'm like, no, you're right about
being right
47% of it.
No, it's more than
Finally, a Michigan man continues his run as king of Jeopardy. Ben Goldstein, who lives in Dexter near Ann Arbor, has just become a 4-time champion. He's a graduate of UM back in 2002. I've not seen it. You're the Jeopardy guy. You
It's
like
summer.
this
We're not
guy? Is
watching.
he? You're not watching it?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Summertime.
Oh.
Yeah. We've kind of gone dark on the Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune hour, so not a whole lot going on there.
Oh, see,
I'd like to comment, but unfortunately, I've got nothing to say on the subject at this point.
You see, it was one of those stories. I thought, okay, it's Michigan centered, it's Jeopardy. Boom! I can throw this to Andy, and he can go off for like.
I wish I
minutes,
could.
Just kind of kick back and relax.
I would like to say that I could riff, but I've got nothing to offer there, sir.
See, I was looking for more kind. See, I'm like, it's like
I'll
Amazon
say this.
Prime or Netflix. I was looking for content there.
I'll say this. I'll give the man an A+ on picking better cities to live in. I mean, you got Ann Arbor right there. That's good stuff.
Yeah, if you like your hash and your entitled
people do like that,
and you like your entitled douchebag college kids, yeah.
Okay.
Kudos. Sports. Cubs win. They hammer Pittsburgh 8-3. Tigers beat KC 9-4.
Yes, they did.
Despite being 9 games under 500, just 4 games out of first place in the worst division in the history of baseball. So again, Tiger fans, enjoy this. They will be
this is their year.
They will be in the race up until probably at least August. So they got a puncher's chance, even though
this is their year.
Garbage. It's a garbage division, and they're not very good.
This is their year.
They could win the division.
I'm going out, and I'm buying tickets, and I'm buying pom-poms, and I'm buying jerseys. Probably a couple of collectors.
You'll do that, but you wouldn't consider going to a Detroit Lions game.
Not in your life.
They're a legit championship contender
this year. Are. Okay. Dream on, broomstick cowboy. Let's put on a show. It's time for Jeopardy. This one's a gimme for you. Collaborating with Robert Lopez, Trey Parker and Matt Stone of South Park fame created this show about missionaries. Come on now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Why am I blanking on this?
That's what missionaries say.
I know what it is. Hang on.
The
Book of Mormon.
All right. Give the man 400 in the hole. That's 400 to the good today. Dave Cackley.
Seriously. That was almost a hanging curveball that I almost whiffed on. I was dangerously close.
Wow. You drive it on home. All right.
See ya.
Back to the ex-in-laws. You enjoy the comforts of all their house. That'll be fun.
They let me use their hot tub.
Oh, boy. Have fun with that.
See ya.
Happy Thursday, Muskegon. Our very warm and very dry weather pattern will continue right into Saturday, so let's look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. Your weather headlines for today show we will stay very warm to hot with highs in the mid-80s at least into Saturday, and Sunday now has at least a better chance of rain, at least a 50% chance of rain with scattered showers and storms, especially during the afternoon and evening hours. And another thing to note is humidity will be on the rise, especially beginning Sunday afternoon and lasting into Monday, with dew points in the 60s rather than the 50s and 40s like we've been seeing pretty much all summer. And like I said, highs will be up near 90 today. I am forecasting a high of 89 in Muskegon, but with an easterly wind and lots of sunshine, I wouldn't be shocked if we hit 90 once again for today. And your Lake Michigan forecast shows waves will be a little bit higher than they have been the past few days, but still considered a low swim risk with waves of only 1 to 3 feet, thanks to winds picking up a little bit out of the north-northwest during the afternoon hours. So for your Thursday, expect a high of 89 with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, with more clouds in the afternoon than in the morning, with a low of 62 with mostly clear skies sticking around. And like I said, the winds generally will be out of the east throughout the entire day. And we will likely stay dry into Saturday. However, like I said, humidity will increase on Sunday, bringing us a chance of rain and storms Sunday afternoon and evening. And that will likely last at least a little bit into Monday as well, with some scattered rain showers sticking around, which will cool us down into the 70s for much of next week. And that's your Thursday forecast, brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon channel. And I'm Colton Woods Weather, and enjoy your day today.